We're Steven and Andy, and well, let's just cut to the chase. We bought a camper van!
Hello, van life.
Here we go.
I am so excited. I can't believe we're finally doing this.
I know, we've been planning this for so long, you guys. This is either gonna be the best thing ever or the biggest pain in the backside. I'm so excited for this. We've been thinking about doing this for a long time and spent a lot of the summer doing a lot of research and shopping and planning, and it's finally here. But I have to be honest, I'm a bit overwhelmed and anxious too. I mean, this is a big decision and it's a big lifestyle change, but it's gonna allow us to get on the road for a lot more of the time. It's gonna be a learning experience one way or another, including the fact that I have to learn how to drive this big monster of a vehicle.
You get a lot of practice considering how far we have to go.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. Wish me luck. This is it. We are driving now to pick up our camper van. We are finally going to see it in person for the first time.
So excited.
And then we got to figure out where we're going to spend our first night. You got the clicker?
Yeah.
Open her up.
Look at how tall she is.
And we gotta learn how to drive this big beast.
Okay, let's see.
First driver. Are you excited?
I am. I'm just Googling how to start it now that I've already started it.
When we were talking to the seller before we bought the vehicle, she warned us that there's something to do with some light that once you turn the car on, we have to wait for it to go off or something before we actually go. And she was going to show us that, and then we all completely forgot before she left. So that's what Steven's Googling right now. And I mean, the good news is it's running and everything seems to be working just fine. We haven't actually tried to move anywhere yet. So hopefully when we do, she doesn't just stop in her tracks. I don't think she will, but man, this whole thing is going to be quite the learning process. You can hear stuff creaking. It's so weird.
And you can kind of feel the tail end back there. How about this one?
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go past whatever you're trying to turn around.
Okay.
And like she was saying, the turning radius is pretty tight. So it's like once you turn. And also when you take your foot off the gas, it kind of slows pretty quickly.
Okay,
like, it's like it doesn't just keep going as much. Okay. It sounds like a jalopy.
Oh my gosh, everything's clunking.
It's just so creaky. It's not a jalopy.
It is not a
It's
jalopy.
just there's a lot going on that we're not used to hearing. Now what?
Now lunch. So Portland is a really great food city, and if you're here for breakfast, you gotta do a donut tour. But we're here for lunch, so we're taking advantage of one of its many amazing food truck lots. They actually call them food carts here, and this one just happened to be about a mile away from where we picked up the van. It's called Cartlandia, and we have so many options. Used to the weather by now, being in North Carolina for a while, but man, it is so much colder here than we're used to. Of course, it is November in the Pacific Northwest, so I don't know what we expected. We ended up choosing the Southern Grits cart here, so we just thought some nice grits would be warming, get biscuits and gravy with it. They do a veggie gravy, so we're really excited to try that today. And we're gonna do a little bit of shopping, get our first round of groceries for the van, and start to get settled in so we can find our first park up for the night.
This is so perfect. It's really cold out here and damp, and this is going to hit the spot and warm our bones for going back to the van later. But these cheesy grits have a Cajun butter on top, which is actually kicking in the back of the throat a little bit. Really nice. And this is Impossible sausage in the gravy with these biscuits. So they kept the Southern style, but they hooked us up on the veggie tip.
just got our first round of groceries for the van. And, well, we don't really know what we're making or doing, and to be honest, we live kind of off of frozen Trader Joe's foods, and there's not much of a freezer in here. So, we got a couple meals, couple snacks, but I think we're gonna have to make frequent stops for more groceries, kind of feel our way through this until we get the hang of what our camper van meals are gonna look like. And I think also until we get a larger refrigerator and freezer, because this one's really cute, but it's just a little small for the two of us. So anyhow, got ourselves some yogurts, some hummus, we got some pasta to make for dinner probably tonight, some veggie lentil soup, we love that at Trader Joe's. A couple things that I'm really excited about though. Some spiced cider. Get this nice and warmed up before we go to bed tonight. Nice little cozy evening once we're parked up. I'm looking forward to that. And last minute purchase that I'm super excited about. One of these cinnamon brooms.
Yeah.
Gonna keep it smelling good and fresh and seasonal in here. So, yeah, not terribly exciting, but our first haul.
You might be wondering if and what we're going to name the van.
Yeah, when we met the seller, she actually already has had a name for this van. It's Jane, which we actually think is really cute.
Beautiful.
However, when she told us the story, I was a little on the fence. It comes from a skit that Saturday Night Live used to run pretty regularly with Jane Curtin. That part we loved.
Yeah.
However, it comes from the phrase,
Jane, you ignorant slut.
I don't love that word in that, at least not in that context.
Yeah, and actually neither one of us were that big on naming the van, especially Andy.
Yeah.
And we always said it had to be organic if it came to us.
And it came to us all right.
It came to us and we think it is so us. So comment below if you get this reference.
I hope somebody does.
We're going to call her Kiss-My-Vanthia.
All right, well, we wanted to show you a little more of the van outside, but it has been raining and kind of crummy all day, so...
Free car wash day.
Yeah, exactly. We needed it because it got christened by a bird. We had this total fantasy of, the beautiful first night, having the door open and the incredible view, and, it's going to be cloudy and wet. We are going to head out of Portland over to Astoria, which is on the coast, and that's where we want to spend our first night in this beautiful machine.
Yeah.
So we're going to get on the road so that we can get there before it gets too late.
Because we're newbies and we don't want to drive in the rain and the dark.
Exactly. By the way, Steven's been doing a great job of driving. I have not attempted yet. I'm really nervous about it, and I just don't want to do it here in the city.
It's going to be fine.
I'm excited to see how this goes. We are definitely going to share our first night in the van with you.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you next
next time.